right after I got baptized in maybe 2010. Very shortly after that, man, I fell right back into my old ways. Just kind of like Israel, like thanks God, but I got it from here. Even with the voices around me, like, and people in my church community telling me, hey, we got you. I just wasn't able to surrender. I still wanted to do things my way. There were some points where I would pick apart certain things about the service or the music or whatever, and I was missing the bigger picture. I was making worship all about me and not about God and my community. I would have brief moments, like short stints, 60, 90 days here where I was doing well and stable, getting back on my feet, but I could never I didn't really know, so I knew who Jesus was. I didn't know what it meant to follow him and just completely surrender. Okay, a challenge is that I've been invited to a small group and I haven't accepted that challenge yet. I keep putting things in the way of that, but I know it's around the corner, and I know it's confirmation that God's like, hey, come on, just quit whatever you're doing, come back to me, which has been my tendency. Like, here I am, I feel like I'm in a good spot, but I've gotten a lot of joy out of getting to know a lot of the members, the pastor, the worship team, on a more intimate level. And that's been an awesome experience for me. It really makes me feel like I'm part of something and I'm not just attending a service. I think one of the hardest things about this walk is knowing how to sit still and listen and separate what you want from what's your community what's God saying through the people around you, which I think for myself at this point is one of the biggest, strongest components of my faith and my walk is the people that I'm surrounded by and I'm growing with in Christ. So that's a tough thing, is just to sit there and say, what do I want, and where do I sit back and trust, and where do I put my foot in and take action and not do too much and try to take the reins. So it's a lot of times, I think even through my day, I just want to take control and get back into I got this. And that's the beginning of every time I fall on my face, is I start to lose that gratitude and think, oh, I did this, look what I did. I got this much money, I got this car, and you start to lose sight of like where that all comes from, who it belongs to anyway. So, and now it's just something I just love to be a part of. I joined, became a member back in 2018, and it's growing more and more into a home. I've started playing on the worship team here, so it's been awesome, great experience. Deep down, it's something I always needed and was really missing, the core, just that solid community of believers that you're growing with. I knew that was a strong key component of my walk that was missing. So being back a part of that, it gives me a sense of stability and peace, a comfort that I've never had. I can't get on my own, no matter how strong I think my walk is. Being part of something just bigger than me. There is a point where we recognize and acknowledge all that he's done for us and all that he's doing, but you'll still have moments of things, glimpses during your week, when your work week, you're just trying to take control. And that's where being part of a community comes into play, where you have people to hold you accountable, reel you back in, or watch things that are going on in their life and have your faith be increased by those situations. Don't isolate. Surround yourself with people. Try to grow closer to it, even if it's a small group. Get involved that way, and don't make it about you. Take yourself out of it, and you're gonna find something about every church or every service that you don't like. But just look at it as I need to be part of something bigger than me in order to grow in this walk.